Let's bring in David Nicholas of Nicholas Wealth Management. David, what about that? Can Netflix set off a tech boom here?
Yeah, I think they can. I think it's a good catalyst, with the strong numbers that they reported. But you know what, Gerri, I actually think the story is even bigger than Netflix. I just think overall what we're seeing, the strength that we saw yesterday was fueled by, a few things, mainly earnings, right? I know we're early in the earnings season, but when it's all said and done, third quarter earnings should somewhere be around 22%. It would be the third consecutive quarter of 20% growth for the market, so that's good. There's a few other data points that came out. Home builder confidence. Home builders are motivated by strong economy, strong demand, generational low unemployment.
Right.
It continues on, and job openings, 7.14 million job openings.
Well, let me just interrupt you for a second to add on to that, because the JOLTS number showed more jobs than job seekers by 900,000. And that is just a breakthrough number. It tells you that something's going on in this economy that we really haven't ever seen before. And what I'm wondering is the stock market playing catch up to the broader economy?
I think it is to a degree, but what we're seeing here in that number is, look, I think we're underestimating the overall strength of the U.S. economy. I think once we get through the midterm elections, I think we'll see a melt up in the markets going through the end of the year. But yeah, when we look at job openings, 1 million more jobs that are open than are actually Americans seeking jobs. Manufacturing just hit a 16th month straight increase in capacity for manufacturing. So, Gerri, these numbers are great. Remember, before President Obama left office, he said President Trump would need a magic wand to see some economic numbers like this. Well, abracadabra, it's working. And I'm excited to see how we end going into the end of the year.
It is great news. And certainly we saw Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley report great earnings results. Oppenheimer is now telling investors to roll into U.S. stocks and out of European stocks. All of that is great news. And as you said, earnings going up 21%, 22% this quarter. And yet this morning, all indexes are down in the U.S. Why?
I just think there's going to be some selling pressure this morning. I think it's just profit taking. The backstories here, we have still a large number of companies still needing to report. So I just think it's a little bit noise, but I think we actually should close higher by the end of the day. I think as you just get some selling pressure in the morning, I think you'll be followed by growth. But again, I think there is some uncertainty with the midterm elections, but since 1946, a year after the midterm elections, the markets have never been negative. So I think we'll continue to see a rally into the end of the year. And I think if Republicans hold on to the House, I think we'll see markets hit levels that all-time highs for the year.
I love that fact about markets always being higher a year after the midterms. That sounds good to me. David Nicholas, thanks for coming on.
Absolutely, Gerri. Thanks for having me.